What's up, everybody? This is your this is your girl Kiwan, and I am back with the Never Ever Met Season 2, Episode 5, Breakups and Makeups. Before I start, can you please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel? Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video that I drop. Also, can you guys make sure you liking up all the videos so I can kind of stay in the algorithm of things? Thank you. Thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome. And for those who have stayed, thank you for staying, staying subscribed to my channel. And I really do hope y'all like my content. Okay. So as we proceed, Irvin pissed me off. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all off rip. Irvin pissed me off because the way he was trying to piss Alicia off, like, that ain't make no sense. If you was leaving, you should have just left. You should have just grabbed your stuff and left. But you wanted to make this huge scene so you could piss this lady off. Anyway, so the episode starts with Charlie talking to her mom. She's missing her baby. And I'm just like, girl, go home. Because Jared don't even like you like that. So I just wanted to point out that Jared is an evil bastard. And he's leading his lady on, talking about their bond is stronger. Sir, are you okay? Because you can see the evil in his eye. Like, it's just this negative energy that Jared has to me. Like, you couldn't even say hi to me. Anyway, Irvin tells them that he hasn't had a full kiss from Alicia. That lady don't like you like that. And she's weaponizing everything against him. And I was just like, I guess. So Brandon apologizes to Alicia. She said, thank you. And as she's thanking Brandon, Irvin starts to laugh. Again, condescending asshole. And so he asked her, hey, can we go outside and talk? So she was like, bet, let's go. And then he sits down and he tells her he doesn't want to do this anymore. And God told him to move on. First of all, don't bring the Lord in this. Just keep it a stack. Keep it a stack. Don't try to bring the Lord in this foolishness. So Alicia agrees. So he said he's excited about going home. You're trying to antagonize her. You're trying to get a rise out of her. Anyway, y'all, this fly is bothering me. You gotta get Anyway, so he also tells her she made him look like a monster. And he adds, I don't think you like me. And she never reciprocates her emotions because she says she doesn't trust you with those. Like, she don't like you. And as much as I've been on Alicia, I ain't even got nothing for Alicia today. Like, for real, I'm on her side. All my smoke is coming to you. Anyway, he all of a sudden, I really think he was putting 20 on 10. I think he was lying. But all of a sudden, he got a call from his ex-girlfriend who he ain't talked to in 5 years. And then he said he felt like it was God. Sir, I don't like you. The Lord don't like you. And the only person like you is your mama. Okay? Because he's aggravating me. So whatever his name is, Irwin, I just felt like Irvin ain't shit. You ain't shit with your big head ass trying to piss this lady off intentionally because you angry at her. Y'all, he started by humiliating her, just basically telling her she didn't what she didn't do, and then he threw in her face his raggedy ass ex. And and then he tried to piss her off again because the nigga is trash. And I just kind of feel like also, if God was talking to you, why didn't he tell you not to come? If you felt like if your ex called you the day before and it was something I think he said she called him the day before and I don't think he was gonna come. But why did you not come? So I was like, I'm sorry. So anyway, y'all, he knew. I really feel like he knew this thing wasn't going to work with Alicia. I also feel like anytime there's an opportunity for somebody to be on the screen, on a TV screen, I feel like he's going to take it and take that opportunity to get some TV time. And I just need him to go directly to hell. Okay? Anyway, he then tells Alicia his ex has emotional intelligence as if she didn't. And she was just like, okay, I'm happy for you. So to me, I felt like my opinion on Irvin, or whatever his name is, that he's a joke. And again, he was intentionally trying to antagonize this woman. And if you wanted to leave, sir, go. Just go. You have to do all it is just to tell this lady that you leave. And all you had to do was have a conversation with her and say, you know what? Clearly, we're not working, so I think it's best that we leave. No. I feel like he lacks emotional intelligence. And then he kept trying, when he was trying to talk to her, I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm getting frustrated. Like, when he was trying to talk to her, he did get mad and he said to Alicia, she's trying to drive how he's trying to talk to her. And I'm like, sir, you're mad because she's unbothered. And that's the problem. And then he had the nerve to say, you see how calm I am? Again, you're lying and you're playing in this lady face. You're mad because she's just sitting there like, okay. And it's very evident. I was like, sir, GTF, go. If you're this miserable, if this person makes you this miserable, I wouldn't want to spend another second in a lap of misery. You see what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to make this big dramatic exit. And before you make the exit, I want to make her feel bad before I go. But it pissed you off because she never gave you the energy that you were looking for. The energy that you feel like she gave you. No, you just you just wasn't matching her. And that's just what it is. So Alicia tells him, you don't have the grace for someone as delicate as I am. And that is okay. And then he got mad, but he be trying not to get mad. So my opinion on Irvin is that he's a prick, and he's sitting there talking at this point, he's not talking to Alicia, he's talking at her. And while he's talking at her, he is absolutely being condescending in how he's talking. And at this point, you know what? She just gets up and leave, and I don't blame her. And I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, at this point, I'm also glad that they done so. I'm sorry. So his stupid said in his confessional, he wanted to get a rise out of her, and he got it. And I just want you to know, Irvin, when you wake up in the middle of the night, I hope you hit your big toe at the foot of your bed on the iron part. Thank you. Anyway, Brandon, okay? So, Brandon gonna say in his confessional, he didn't see that coming. Brandon, shut up. Because these people, and when I say people, these men on here have thoroughly me off. So Charlie, this the other one. Charlie gonna say, yeah, I called it, but ma'am, how you called it on somebody else and you don't even know that this whack nigga playing in your face? I mean, he's playing in your face. So excuse me for somebody who just left a newborn baby. Shut up. Okay? I be trying not to be colorful, but these heifers and these niggas piss me off on this show. Okay. So after he didn't really fully, because I really feel like Irvin didn't fully get what he wanted and got what he needed. So then he goes into victim mode. Like he went in victim mode outside. This when it gets greater. This is when it gets greater. He turns on the tears. Okay, girl. So Irvin tells everybody his ex called and he haven't heard from her in 5 years. He did say he told her why the F you called, which lets me know that you're not a good person and you're a bastard. Like, if somebody call you, that's not the first thing I'm gonna say. Why the f you calling me? He's a how did I miss that? I guess I was trying to give grace and you can't give grace to these niggas. So anyway, and it just, his story felt choppy. And then he said, no, I'm lying. She actually liked the picture from his sister's wedding on social media. And then he said, and he go bringing up the Lord, sir, I done told you, I don't like you and the Lord don't like you. Irvin, please, just pack your stuff and go on home. So then he said that it was a sign from the Lord. And he said his exes, I want to say he said this, I could be wrong, because I started checking out because he just kept getting on my nerves. He said that the ex's emotional intelligence allowed him to be on the show, and then he started to cry. Sir, you sound real stupid. So Alicia comes downstairs and tell everybody, listen, I'm going home. Deuces. I'm so cute doing that. Baby, I'm going home. I ain't got time. I was on Alicia's energy. I just don't feel like anything she did or anything she said was wrong at this point. So Cinco and Jared walks out. He probably thought he thought they was really crying, but they was really laughing at him because they say he sounds stupid. So everybody like, the way I would have pitched the knife at Irvin. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I be trying not to sound volatile, but the way I would have pitched this chair at Irvin real fast. So I just wanted to point out, like, when I saw Jared sitting on the sofa, I just looked at him and I just felt like he was a manipulating bastard. And that's just every time I see his face. I really don't like him. Anyway, Brittany, she was like, I don't know who's going home next. Well, from the looks of it, it looked like you and Ty need to pack it on up. All right? Because he don't know how to talk to women. He's a prick too. Anyway, they all go down to this improv. They finally do an exercise that do not, of course it requires some type of touching, because now they want people to get in a circle and you have to be pushed around by everybody so everybody won't let you fall off the stage. This is stupid. I guess I see the concept of it, but at the end of the day, as a whole, it's stupid to me. And that's all I got. So they do a listening skill exercise where if I say, where are you going? And they have to pick up the last letter of the sentence and say, goodness, I'm going to the store. Everybody should be going out today. So you have to use the last letter of the sentence, okay? And so, Brandon wants Kiki to be a little more affectionate, and she said in her confessional, she's not being affectionate because at the end of the day, Kiki's still lying about this ex of hers, and I was just like, they was in a car talking at this point. Now, while all of this is going on, they having a real conversation. You look in the back, you see Clavassier and Tatiana with their tongues down each other's throat. Really? Really? You can't trust him, but you got his mouth down your throat. Girl, all right. All right. So then we get another messy index card game hosted by Cinco. Okay? You messy. So, question 1. Which couple will make it to the end? Jay and Cinco. Which couple is the most needs the intimacy suite the most? Chris and Alexis. Which couple is the least compatible? Brandon and Kiki. Which couple was the most dramatic? Kiki and Brandon. Which couple has the most secrets? Tati and Clay. So, I just want to point out that Cavlassier is a prick. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Okay? Kiki says she's tired of being in a funk. Girl, if you don't tell this man the truth, at this point, that's where you going to be at until you open and honest. Release yourself, child. All he can do is say he going to stay or go. It's not like y'all see each other every day. All y'all do is talk on the computer. He just going to block you, and you're not even over your ex. So how you trying to make something with this next? You just let your ex walk out of your life 4 months ago. 4 months prior to actually seeing this man. That's a problem. Then you've been talking to him for 4 years. So how was you able to hide all of that? Girl, okay, Kiki, I like you. I really do. But you're doing yourself a disservice because your whole energy is changing. And this is because what you have going on. So you either need to leave or you need to tell Brandon the truth. And if he leaves, that's just what it is. It is what it is. So Ty apologizes to Brittany, but his is full of crap too, okay? He's just disrespectful. All he doing is apologizing to something else pop off. And then he gonna be up so too. Because Ty give me one of those people that's like, I'm stuck in my ways. I'm not changing. I'm not doing nothing different. That's what he give me. Now, I don't know what he gave everybody else. He give me other stuff, but in this moment, he give me, I'm not changing. You know, I guess. Ugh. So, he says she needs to take accountability. Why? What she need? I just need to know. I don't know if I missed something. I don't know. And she said he was being condescending, and he was. Okay. You know what? We was using that word a lot today, condescending. Okay. That's all I saw. So, Ty brother stops by. Brittany mama stops by. I guess it was just a conversation to get them to either decide they're going to stay or they're going to go. Kiki is still in love with her ex. Kiki was like, why y'all keep asking me that? Baby, because you are. Okay? Otherwise, you would have been moved on over here, but you're stuck over here. And this man has had pregnancy scares, cheatations, and all of this stuff, and you still stuck over here. Ma'am, you don't know your worth. So with that being said, this is where the episode ends. Y'all, I don't know. They working on my nerves, but it's the alright little season. But tomorrow, I'm going to come back to y'all with somebody's son. Anyway, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.